खिलाफ हुए मुकाबले में उन्होंने एक मैच में 20 रन खर्च कर 6 विकेट लिए, जिसके बाद 5 या उससे अधिक विकेट लेने वाली इंडिया की सबसे कम उम्र की क्रिकेटर बन गई। और जिस तरह का उनका अब तक का प्रदर्शन रहा है, लगता है कि उन्हें लंबी रेस का घोड़ा साबित करने में ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लगेगा।
That's one way of making it big, and the maximum gets a half century in style, punches the air.
Area this time, the opposite side of the wicket, obviously being a left-hander. It's Mohammad Siraj who has chased it, and they've got back for 2. The England 50 comes up. Milan goes to 24, and England are 50 for 2. Applause all around the ground.
Yeah, so Bumrah, despite having dismissed both openers in the same over, I mean, even he went at 3 and over. Shardul's gone at 10 off his 3 balls. Mohammad Siraj went for 11 off his 1 over, and England are going at nearly 4 and over. It is quite an... The ball is doing a bit, but it's quite an easy-paced pitch.
It is.
Yeah, I think we thought that this morning, didn't we, actually? I mean, England managed to get the ball to move around. It was the jagging off the pitch as much as anything. Thacker comes around the wicket now to Milan, fires it in at the stumps, defended on the back foot by the former Middlesex player, now has been transported to Yorkshire's played just 1 game for them as far as this year, 1 county championship game in which he scored 199. So what did he get at Headingley last week? 70, was it? Hasn't scored less than 70 in 2 innings at Headingley this year. He's on 24 from 34, and it's been quite fluent since those 2 wickets went down. Shardul in again. He's not getting the swing that he got in the first test, and this is tucked away by Milan down to long leg. They'll jog through for another single.
Well, other than Wokes, no one is really. I saw a stat that in the first 8 overs it was the least swing of any opening to any innings in the series thus far. That was in England's bowling innings, and you're right, it's been movement off the pitch and a little bit of extra bounce from the likes of Robinson that has been that caused the downfall. And it's obvious, it's often the case. I mean, seam goes so much later than swing. It is often much harder to play.
It is.
Miles ahead of both these teams. Even when India was playing in the final, that was a mismatch. New Zealand are a far better team. Rohit says, actually Jack said a lot of things. Pujara being boring is understandable. He is most of the time. Great player notwithstanding. But we had a few awesome shots. Absolutely zero-ish. Josie Oak says, Hando is wearing the sort of orange that is very popular in the US and South African prisons. Is he inside?
By which
Well, I've been imprisoned in my own home for about the last 18 months.
By which
more or less.
you mean it's orange?
It is actually one of the fine. You can't see the lettering because I don't really want you to see the expanse of my gut as it has grown in the last few months. But what I will say it's one of the Shit Takes Wickets t-shirts, which you can get hold of from the Gorilla Cricket merchandise store, GorillaCricket.com merchandise. That's where you can